wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another mukbang. It's Lisa here and I am extremely excited. I've been craving this a lot. It is chicken tikka masala with some butter naan, the jasmine rice. I have never tried these two before, so it's a chicken momo, which is like a chicken dumpling, and then a onion pakora. So it's kind of like a fried onion pieces. I'm really excited to try all of these. But yeah, so I've had the chicken tikka masala from this place before and the butter naan and the rice. So let me take a thumbnail and then we'll dig in. This is still super, super hot. I couldn't believe, hold on, I feel like it's too bright in here. Okay. But yeah, so they got it delivered so fast and it's so hot. So bear with me while I let this cool down for a little bit. The chunks are huge. It's still steaming. You guys want to take a look at everything? Let me lift this up and show you. Just looks incredible. Okay, let's take a piece of this. The naan, so good. I'm just gonna, actually, you know what? Let's just do a dip first. And I got medium this time because last time I got mild and there was like no spice, which is fine. But it's so funny on the selection. They have, it says medium and then it says mild, medium, and then it says Indian medium and Indian spicy. Because if you know that Indian food is meant to be like really, really spicy, even just a medium. So it's funny that they put the two different options on there. I got just a regular medium, and I feel a little bit of spice. It's good. Okay. Let's try one of these dumplings. Really good. Now I have these sauces here, but I honestly don't know what is supposed to go with what, and they don't really look that appetizing to me, so I'm not sure that I'm going to be using them. A sauce with these would be really nice. I think maybe this one. That's interesting. Sometimes I feel like the chicken bits are too much, like too big. Get some rice with this bite. Oh, hot. The flavor though, just perfect. I'm eating on a different little tray today, so it holds it better. A little bit different of an angle too, so I can fit this whole little platter in front of me for you guys. Kind of an interesting flavor in here. But I always love the texture of the outside. Very good. I have a vanilla cola. My fingers are kind of stained from this. It's oily. Hopefully I don't get it on me. Let's hold it like this. Didn't put any ice in it today. It's already cold. I'm filming this on the last day of January, and I just cannot believe that so much has happened in January. Like, so much in my life, and just in general, in the world. Yeah, see, I feel like I need the chicken bites or the chicken pieces to be a little bit smaller. Because I end up like taking a whole bite with it instead of eating it in half. I guess that's my fault. User error. That was not as easy to bite into than I thought it was going to be. See, but that bite was, that size was so much more suitable for me. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Yes. Have not had Indian food in a while. Actually, well, it's been a few months. October? Maybe? It's always so good, though. I always neglect rice when I have it as a dish. I don't know. Rice is just not my favorite thing. But Kev tells me the way he grew up that rice goes with everything. You serve lasagna, and you get rice. Like every dish they serve gets rice, regardless of what they're serving. It's just crazy to me. I don't think we really ate that much rice growing up, if I'm being honest at all. Sometimes, I mean, I know I helped my mom cook a lot, and I know there's a few items for like holidays that I remember that were like staple items that we had on those specific holidays, but when I think about dishes that we had multiple times, just for like regular dinners, I'm not sure I can remember them. And how do I not remember something like that? Maybe chicken enchiladas. Or Mom used me like a tray of them. Oh. And maybe that's one of the things. Like, I really was trying to think about it. Like, I don't know. What are there any specific dishes that you grew up with that was like kind of like a often thing or like a regular thing or a tradition or something? Any meals like that that you can remember from childhood or growing up? Because I really want to say that I can't remember, except for chicken enchiladas maybe. I feel like that's a common dish. But I think my mom was more like me when I cook, like, we'll try just new stuff maybe. I don't know, because there are a few things that I have made multiple times for Kev, but there's so many new things that I've tried as well since we've been together. I'm talking about homemade dishes too, if that wasn't clear. I feel like I keep putting that and blocking my face. Sorry. Blocking my chest. So, there was a TV series, remember? I can't remember how many mukbangs back it's been, but there was like two series, I think, that I wasn't sure I was going to go back to or not. And one of them I have decided that I don't think I'm going to go back to it at all. Hold on. Let me get this piece of chicken on here. And it's on Netflix, so it's a Netflix original. I really wanted to like it, and I even watched like 6 episodes in, I think. Now, the whole time I was watching it, I felt like I was, like, watching it through, like, not out of because I really enjoyed watching it, but because I, like, wanted to give you all an honest review, and I like to watch the whole thing before I, like, make a decision of whether I like it or not. But, unfortunately, this particular show, I'm really, like, sad that I didn't like it, but, yeah, I really didn't like it. It's called Partner Track. Now, I know that it's a book turned series, and I think I mainly wanted to like it because the main character is played by Arden Cho, who is if you ever watched Teen Wolf, she was the girl that played the Kitsune. And I just really, really loved that show. So, and I really liked her character in that. So I was like hoping to like her character in this show too. And it also has the guy that plays Jace in Shadowhunters. Love that show. I read all of those books as well. Which, yeah. Read all of them and loved them. But, anyway, Partner Track is about a lawyer, the female, Arden Cho, she's a lawyer, and she's trying to make partner, right? She's on track to make partner. And it's, like, competitive and talks about, like, the misogyny and the racism within their company and things that just, are not right. And while I think it was really good at touching on those topics, it left the rest of the story for me very lackluster. Like, the rest of it just, like, meh. Like, I didn't care about the story. It didn't seem to, like, flow as much as I wanted it to or liked it to. And yeah, I just eventually gave up, I think, after episode 6, because I was like, if I'm only watching this not because I'm enjoying it, but just to give you guys an honest review, I think that's my honest review. I'm just going to give up on it and not finish it. But I think that I am really close to finishing it, so who knows, maybe I would go back one day just out of boredom or something. Now the other show, because I know I said that there was two. I wasn't really planning on talking about it because I haven't started it yet, but I will continue to watch this one, and that's just because I genuinely loved the first 3 seasons of it. But I didn't want to start the 4th season because season 3 ended so well. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that whenever I talked about the ending of season 3 in one of my past mukbang. But basically, I didn't want to go. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to go back to watch it. I will. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's Mr. Robot. I was watching it on Prime. Such a great show. Texture of these are so interesting, right? Now, I think there's a food truck out here that is like just as Momo's, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But they sell a bunch of different these. Almost hit my elbow a little too hard on that. Okay, I'm gonna cut these pieces of chicken because I can't eat a whole one. That's what happened in my last mukbang too. When I take too big of bites of stuff, I feel like I end up chewing it less, and then I end up feeling fuller faster because I have all these big chunks of food in my stomach. You know those one samosas that had the chicken tikka masala that I had bought from like the frozen section in the mukbang? Well, I feel like for being something that's like from this frozen section, they've tasted pretty spot on for chicken tikka. So, and I know I should try something else next time I get Indian food because I always get chicken tikka, and it's literally the only thing I've tried. Because if you didn't know, first time I ever tried Indian food was like a little over a year ago. I hope Kev liked it. It was the first time he was trying it today. But what I was saying, what was I saying, huh? Oh, so I have only had it for like a handful of times, maybe, if that. And so I always want to get this because I end up getting it when I'm craving it, just like I was craving it today. But I know I should try like butter chicken or something else. But I did try, and I didn't like it. I remember I did not like it. It was in one of my past mukbangs. I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. Interesting. Ate almost half of it. Mm. Things kept sliding down on this. It was getting annoying. So I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but it worked well. So much food. I knew Kev and I wanted so many things. We're gonna get so much food, but we're actually having like a pretty early dinner tonight, so I'll probably end up eating some more before we even go to bed. That's when I usually end up eating the rice. I like dump my leftovers over the rice and just mix it all together. I feel like that tastes really well. I thought about doing that in here, like pouring it over, but then I thought I don't want to get it on everything else. I've also looked up a recipe for chicken tikka masala for a homemade one, but have yet to make it. That's a lot of stuff. I should make a series about my Pinterest board. I have so much stuff on my Pinterest boards. I've been wanting to incorporate more homemade stuff because Kev and I feel like we're eating out so much and we have end up leftovers, which is not bad whenever it's something like this, but like it's like all the fast food. That's what I mind, and that's what Kev minds too. We just like whenever you do too much fast food, this stuff is fine. Restaurant food is fine, and especially whenever it's like certain cuisines. But when you're doing fast food, everything will end up starting to taste the same. And I know I only eat like 3 times a week, but then he wanted to order pizza the other day for the game. So we've just been feeling like we've been doing too much fast food. So, I was like, maybe I'll start doing, because I used to do a lot of homemade stuff back in like 2022. I did a lot of homemade food, and I do kind of miss doing that because it got me to like experiment with new stuff and try new recipes. So let me know how you all feel about me going back to that a little bit. I'll still be doing 2 videos a week that will probably be non-homemade food. I'll try to do that, like 1 video a week homemade and 2 fast food or restaurant food. Yeah. Just some of the thoughts going on in my head. Wanted to include you with that. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Do I still want to keep eating? Yeah. I think I'm going to do one more little bite. This is from a place out here called the Himalayan Kitchen. I believe that's what it's called. My camera stops recording after 30 minutes, so. So I had to go back and turn it back on. Anyway, though, I think I am done. I know. I know I don't eat much. No, I did eat quite a bit of that. That's just really what I was craving. Well, let me eat a little bit of these. These are not quite as good as I wanted them to be. They have this weird sweetness to them. Almost citrusy. Very odd. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to edit that out, but overall, yeah, I definitely absolutely love the chicken tikka masala, the butter naan. These were really good too, pretty good. I think I was expecting them to be a little bit better, but they're still really good. This, I'm not a fan of. It's okay at first, but honestly, one piece was enough for me. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this mukbang. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!